Lego Marvel Avengers for 3DS. The pretty much the best portable Lego game that there is. There's obviously not as good as like the PS4 or Xbox One versions, but it's still really fun. The graphics aren't as good. The free roam gameplay isn't as good. It has a shorter roster. Like some of the characters that I really like from like the PS4 version, like the Human Torch original one. He's not in this game, and a lot of the other things, like the only hub world you have in this game is Manhattan. You don't have any of the other ones. You don't have Malibu. You don't have Asgard. You don't have, I believe the Shield base. So, yeah. There's things for that, but this game is still fun. The story mode is good. They figured out a really good way to integrate the touchscreen on the 3DS by having, like, the character selection be there, the map, and, like, when you're playing the story mode, like, the subtitles appear on the bottom screen. And I find that really cool how they were able to integrate that so well. So I like the game. I'm not saying I fully recommend the game. Do I think it's good for, like, full price? No. If it was on sale or, like, maybe, like, during Christmas or Black Friday or something, yeah, you should pick it up. However, I would more recommend the PS4 or Xbox One version rather than this version. It's just the fact that I didn't have a PS4. I do have one now, but I didn't have one but when I got this. I only had a 3DS. So, yeah, so I'm done talking now. Let me show you what I mean. There's Iron Man doing his idle animation. Well, anyway, guys, see, like, this is the main hub world. Like I said, it's Manhattan. So yeah, this is really all you have. Like, hold on, let me get lower so you can see. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. I didn't say it's awful. Yeah, that's better. So, yeah. I mean, the controls are pretty good, and they do figure out and the controls work really well with the circle pad. You can also use the D-pad if you're more used to that, but since it's a 3D platforming game, I think the circle pad just works better. But, to be fully honest, it's still a good game. I mean, hold on, let me drop down here. Let me stop. There you go. Well, anyway, like I said, see, the map is on the bottom screen, which is cool. You can summon vehicles anywhere, so that's kind of like an improvement over the PS4 and Xbox One version. You can just summon vehicles anywhere, but in order to summon a flying vehicle, you have to be on one of the helicopter pads shown on the bottom map. And for this, it will take you to, like, the missions for story missions, and here, like, where you can choose characters. You can either do that or press X, and with Iron Man, you can do this really cool thing where you can just open, like, his helmet, and then you can just choose the suits from here rather than having to go to the character selection. However, like, some do have unique transformations, like this one, and, like, it actually shows, like, a better example of it on the bottom screen too. This is actually one of my favorite Iron Man suits. I really like the red and silver, but I think that's for another time. I mean, the controls are pretty good. It does have a wide enough variety of characters. These are my favorites here. Wait, let me show you. Let me switch characters for a second. My favorite character in this game is Quicksilver, because you can, on quick. I can't really do it right now because I'm recording with one hand and playing with the other. But anyway, like, see, they save your favorites. And like here I have Captain America, Quicksilver, Iron Man, Hawkeye, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man, and Hulk. And this blank one here isn't a custom. It's to see that it's something like the entire character guide. And that's another thing, in my opinion, that this game has faults with. You cannot make customs in this game, which really sucks. So yeah, like, if you go to the helicarrier, the place where they used to do customs, just like the prison for, like, that Loki had in the Avengers, and that you can't do customs at all. You just have to deal with what you have. But it's not that bad of a game, honestly. Well, I'm gonna cut off the footage now, and I'll be back with my grade for it. Alright, and yeah, now you're gonna see my face again. Well, guys, that was my take on this game. This game is not awful. Like, if you don't have a PS4 or Xbox One, you want to play Lego Marvel Avengers, you're gonna play on like the Wii U, I believe, or on the 3DS. If you don't have any of them, and if you want to play on the go, use the 3DS. It means the only one you can take on the go. I guess you could also take the Wii U, but that'd be a little difficult, so just use 3DS. So, I give this game probably a 7 out of 10. It could really use some improvements. I mean, they're probably not going to update it anymore, considering this game, I believe, is like almost 3 years old now. But anyway, so yeah, it could have used some improvements to make it similar to the PS4, Xbox One version. You know, I'm going to say the console version. So they could have used some improvements to make it more similar to the console version. But overall, it's still really fun to play. And if you want a portable Lego game, I honestly recommend this one. It's probably the best one out there for 3DS and just portable in general, unless you're counting like Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 for the Switch. Alright, I don't have a Switch. I have this. So, yeah, that's really it. So, yeah, 7 out of 10 game right here. And I hope to see you guys next time on one of my videos.